Hello, everybody. Welcome to Neurotic News. Just before we start, quickly, Dan and I both have shows on tour again. I'm doing Perth this Friday, which is really exciting, and that's nearly sold out at the Oasis Comedy Club, so that's July 17th. And then I'm doing Melbourne, doing a show in Melbourne on July 31st. So that's like just encore shows from my tour. But there'll probably be some new material in there as well, so it'll be a bit different. But yeah, and then I'll release the special of that tour soon too. So that's it. And Dan, you're going to the UK, hey?
Yeah, I'm filming something August 2nd at the Comedy Store.
Oh, you're filming your special on August 2nd.
Yeah,
nice.
That's it, really.
Yeah. No, nice. So check that stuff out.
All the money goes to keeping McDonald's open.
Right, yeah. You're a McDonald's fan, hey?
Yeah, I love it.
Really?
Yeah.
You still eat it?
Yeah.
What do you get?
I get like a double quarter pounder and 20 McNuggets.
Really?
Or as many as you can get.
Really?
20 or 30 or whatever they have.
Wow. I just thought with your
Large
wellness
chips.
regime that you wouldn't engage in the...
Once it pops, it's all open.
When you say pops, you mean...
Like once you pop, you open up with McDonald's. Like I feel like you open up to the whole menu.
So you're saying like if you have a nugget, that's going to lead to a Big Mac?
Yeah.
Because the crack's open?
Yeah.
Right.
It's like 1% is 100%.
Right. Yeah, I see what you mean. No, I know what you mean.
It's the nostalgia and it's the whole thing about
They get you when you're young. You go and have your birthday party at McDonald's and then you have that nostalgic memory forever.
Yeah.
So you want to have, when you feel sad and alone, you want to eat McDonald's.
Even I'll have it when I'm happy and alone.
Happy and alone?
I won't have it with people.
Yeah, too much shame.
Well, it's just you just want to be alone with it.
You want to be alone with it?
You don't really want to. Do you find eating in public difficult sometimes?
You mean like at a cafe or something?
Just eating at like a big table with people.
Yeah.
Do you ever just find like you kind of want it a bit smaller?
You want to take your bowl and just move somewhere in the corner of the restaurant and face the wall and just eat it like a dog.
I have a problem with share plates.
Right.
I don't like a lot.
Well, every restaurant now is like, this is designed to share. And it's like, just give me the one thing and I'll eat it all myself alone in the corner.
That's the way I feel.
I know we had the trough idea. We've talked about that before but maybe you could have like horse stalls. You know what I mean? So you have like, like a urinal where there's like a cubicle and you just have your own bowl of gruel or whatever.
You eat in a urinal.
You can't see anyone to the side of you.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. Compare that to like sharing a weird plate.
Yeah. Well, there has to be discussion over
Well, sometimes you're sharing nachos with someone who's eating them too quickly and you can't go to the bathroom.
Right, because you don't want them to have to. Yeah.
You come back and they're in your region.
Right.
Of the area. The Donbass region of your nachos.
I see what you mean.
They're annexing parts.
Yep, I see what you mean.
So you're holding in a piss because you're sharing nachos.
Yeah.
Whereas if you had the horse stall, you'd just get your nachos and feed them.
There's no interference.
Your feed bag.
Yeah, that's right. I am the nacho guy. I eat quick.
Yeah.
So I'm bad to share with.
Yeah.
I grew up with 4 brothers. I don't know why, but I just think it makes you eat quicker because you're under constant threat. There's scarcity and there's also the threat of physical violence at all times.
Whereas an only child will leisurely eat their nacho.
Well, the whole idea of tapas and it being shared's come up with a spoiled little fucking shit only child. Who's like, we can all just share it.
I hate it. The share. Do you know what I mean? It's like I just
they're
want
eating
that
calmly.
thing. I don't need your thing.
Yeah.
What? Stop making me share your bit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, we have to get corn fritters, zucchini fritters.
I've got to get corn fritters. Say that at the table.
Yeah.
We'll get some corn fritters to share. Oh, we've got to get corn fritters.
Well, sometimes you're forced to eat them because you know the bill will be split. So you're eating zucchini fritters against your will because Susan ordered them.
So you want to eat them to not waste the money or whatever.
Yeah, but you resent them. You're like, these suck, but fuck, I just don't want to split the bill and not have my fair share. Is that not relatable? That kind of.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
like you're
going to pay for it anyway.
Yeah.
What about the cubicle? You have the cubicle, so everyone just opens their door. They get a cubicle. They get a bowl of gruel, and then they have like Coke or beer, like in the mouse thing.
Yeah,
you know, like the tube.
Yeah,
like that, and then you can suck out the liquid. You know what I mean? So it's being fed to you as well, so you don't have to do the hand thing.
Yeah,
and then you get penetrated in the ass by a giant dildo.
So you're all taken care of.
So it's like it's just a sensory. You know, you're eating, you're drinking the thing. It's there, and then also something's being shoved up your ass as well.
In case you get bored.
For maximum stimulation.
Yeah. So you sniff ammo before you go in.
Yeah. Sniff ammo.
That's the hyperstimulus cave.
Yeah, the hyperstimulus pod. Yeah. So that reminds me of a dude. I actually caught a dude once in a share house masturbating.
Yeah?
Yeah. You know what? It was crazy. He was having an episode. Because you remember share house days?
Yeah.
Because now I'm 44. I haven't lived in a share house in so long. But share house days, you forget. Like how crazy that was. Like this dude had left the front door open and you could hear him like moaning and groaning and shit. And you could hear the noise. And I was like, there's something wrong. And I walked in and he just had his door open and he had something up his ass and he was writhing around in a G-string.
Yeah, right.
You know? And you're like, oh, you reckon you're going to get rent that week? You got a guy who's known for taking meth writhing around with a dildo up his ass in a G-string.
Yeah, it's hard to push for rent that week.
Yeah, it's hard to bring it up then.
Because in Maslow's hierarchy of needs, it's getting that to stop first.
Yeah.
And then rent after that.
Rent comes after.
It's like survival and then rent.
Deal with the sexual episode, psychosexual breakdown first, and then ask for rent.
Yeah,
it's hard to go. Hey man, I know I can see you're very busy.
Yeah,
but you do owe rent this week.
You're in arrears.
That's a great way of putting it.
Like emphasis on the rear.
Yeah, you left the front door open and the back one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your rear end is being penetrated.
Which is against house rules and so on. Yeah. That dude was Greek.
Yeah. GHB, great house buddy.
Oh, GHB. He loved GHB. GHB is a drug that you don't hear a lot about, really. Do you know? Have you ever tried GHB?
No.
I've never had GHB.
I've tried 2CE.
Oh, yeah. What was that like?
That was a hallucinogen.
Isn't that like acid and speed sort of thing mixed together?
I think it was some kind of weird.
It's like an artificial hallucinogen.
It was like it felt like not like organic, like acid. I know acid's not organic, but it feels like wholesome.
Yeah,
a little bit.
There's a bit of a mythos around LSD because of the 70s and 60s.
Beatles and stuff.
Yeah.
But 2CE just sounds like a guy in a lab has created something that'll give you schizophrenia.
I remember a guy trying to get me to take it. He's like, I got 2CE, man. He's like, what? I'm like, what's that like? He's like, fucking terrible, bro, but come and have some.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, yeah, sounds good, man. And yeah.
It'll make
you really
paintings
sold
move.
it to me. Well, you think of LSD, you've got the Beatles, you've got the entire psychedelic abstract art movement. You've got some of the greatest art, really, of popular art that came out of that movement. And 2CE, you've got, Darren, who was squatting behind a bin for 7 hours because he thought Batman was after him.
Yeah, yeah. I see what you mean.
It's not the same.
The alumni?
Yeah, there's not the same mythos around it.
Yeah, this guy basically developed schizophrenia and converted to a branch of Islam. So like he wasn't a great canary in the coal mine.
Right. Let's see what 2CE is like 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
I had a psychic break and now I'm in a sort of lesser known strand of Islam.
Yeah. And you're taking a drug that makes the person you're talking to turn into Scarecrow. But like, I guess I'm a people pleaser, so I don't like bring it up.
So what happened on 2CE?
Like I was talking to someone, their face became like Scarecrow from, Batman, the first one, the one that played by the Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
It was like that, like
right.
their face turned into like a potato sack that was like a Scream face. And I was just like, yeah. So what else is happening? Like I didn't bring it up.
You're so socially awkward that you didn't bring up the fact that the person you were talking to looked like a scarecrow monster.
Yeah, because I didn't want to fuck with their 2CE experience.
So you were like, yeah, no, that sounds good, man.
Yeah. But their face is like
just horrifying.
Have become distorted.
Yeah.
Honestly, terrifying. I remember being stuck on the couch and I just couldn't get off the couch. Like it was like,
too scary.
It was like being on a ship in the ocean and you were like looking at the floor like, fuck. So yeah, it wasn't like creative or anything. But it was given to me by like a dude that did MMA fighting and developed schizophrenia and started posting like praise be to Allah memes like exclusively on Facebook. Like his account became like a bot.
I see, yeah.
It looked like a Saudi Arabian bot had taken over his account.
It's so it's God comes up a lot though.
Yeah.
In psychic breaks. That's the thing.
Mm.
Like I remember there was a dude in my neighborhood when I was a teenager. We used to score weed off. And I don't know if you remember scoring weed as a teenager, but it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Because you don't really know what you're doing. You go into some weird guy's place and there's always weird people there that are sort of it's a really off vibe. And it's just like, and you're the youngest if you're a teenager who smoke pot. And anyway, this guy came in, he was like way older and he had like blonde, long hair and the dealer gave him his bag of weed and he left and I was like, who's that guy? He seemed really odd. He's like, oh yeah, that's Travis. He smoked too much weed and went on top of a mountain and got naked and got really sunburnt, praising God.
Yeah.
So he went on top of a mountain, like just stayed up there for so long, he just came down naked and really sunburnt.
Yeah.
Which always struck me as a funny image.
Yeah, it does feel like no one does ayahuasca and reads like Richard Dawkins.
Exactly, yeah. If you're going to have a hallucinogenic, psycho, schizophrenic breakdown of any sort, it's never like, oh yeah, God isn't real.
Yeah, I'm just watching Christopher Hitchens on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
Totally destroy religious figures. But yeah, now it's like it's weird because you go to one of these weed dispensaries. They're all over like King Street and Newtown. And
yes, yeah.
They're everywhere now.
Yeah.
And you go in and it's just a Greek dude with a fanny pack who says he's a doctor.
Yeah. There's Lebanese guys and stuff. Yeah, that's right.
Like I went into one and he's like, now say if you broke your back in 2018. Yeah? Not a bad year to break your back. Now you need 20% THC. You need CBD oil. Like it's just the craziest experience.
I see what you mean because you associate it with it's meant to be medicinal.
Yeah.
But the dudes running the shops are just Lebanese dudes just going like, yeah, mate, come in, we'll get you THC. We get you 80% THC. We get you, some CBD, mate. It's all good, eh?
Yeah.
Like it sort of feels like.
All the examples too are like, say if you burnt your hand making a gyros, you need pain relief. CBD oil's not going to be enough.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
and he's got a fanny pack and like shorts and stuff, real short.
Say you make a few of them, the kofka.
Yeah.
You burn your hand doing that. Yeah. Tom, maybe you need some weed, mate.
You need some tetrahydrocannabinoid. They use the full acronym to prove I'm a GP, always have been. But he's wearing like Reeboks.
Yeah, he's got Reeboks. He's like kind of ripped. He's got a tight shirt on, a bum bag.
Like a manicured
It's still like
beard.
just like the drug deal, but it's in an official place now.
Yeah.
It's still the same dude. You used to like go to his place and, secretly get a bag of weed. Now it's the same thing, but it's a Lebo in a fucking clinical white store. I'm like, yeah, mate, no, it's still me, but I'm just in a store now and I'm a doctor.
Yeah.
So yeah, Matt, you know, when you you got your subwoofer in your car and all that, and you want it to sound better, Matt, you need some THC, eh?
I'll get you a prescription right now. Say if you broke your fist beating the fuck out of your dad. I got drugs for that.
Matt,
10
you know, you
milligrams.
kickbox and you're practicing and you get checked, you know, you clip your leg, you got a bad break there on your leg from fucking kicking the shit out of a tree because you're on meth. Matt, it might be time for some THC. CBD, 70% CBD, 70%, 30% CBD, 70% THC.
You can drop it into your tea, your magnesium tea to sleep good. You don't want the psychedelic aspect, mate.
I tell you what, I was at a wedding the other day. You know what I thought? There's a Greek guy out there who's made a lot of money out of dips.
Mm.
You ever think about that?
Terrace Malata.
Yeah. Or going to the supermarket, you're like, there is a Greek dude who's made this whole thing has just been dips.
Yeah. Well,
Mate, they're good, you know, the tzatziki.
yeah, Terrace Malata's the best one, I reckon.
Yeah.
That pink dip.
But there would be like a dip tycoon though, right?
Yeah.
A Greek guy is just like, I run the dip market, mate. That's
Poulos' dips.
Yeah, Poulos.
The dipman.
The dipman.
It's also a good way to show to the cashier that you have friends buying dip. Because
it's a social thing, yeah.
So if you just want them to think you've got a social life, you can just buy a bunch of dips.
Right. I see what you
and
mean.
carrot sticks and stuff, and they'll think you're going to a picnic.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
But the thing with dip, that's another thing I don't like sharing.
Really?
Because it gets messy.
I see.
Like, you know, when you walk into something where they've had that dip out.
It's just been left open.
But people have all had a go at it.
Yeah.
And there's remnants of other things in it.
You do want to cower over the dip and just eat it in one go kind of thing.
Yeah, you just want to hover over the dip and, not talk to anyone. Which is funny because it's a social thing.
Yeah.
But to quarantine the dip at a party.
I feel like increasingly that's what people want to do. They sort of want to just experience community or gatherings and so on, but alone, if that makes sense. It's like I'm here, but, you know, it would be easier if, we didn't interact and so on. But I do want other people around.
I want to be alone with no one around. It's similar, but, like off-peak.
I see what you mean.
When you go to like a place and there's just no one can be there because of the time.
Right.
Is, I think, the best luxury.
What kind?
I guess I mean like a cafe or a cinema. Or one of those sauna places.
I see what you mean.
You know when you go like Tuesday 2 p.m, you get to cosplay as a billionaire?
Yeah.
Even though you're broke and unemployed, but because you're available, because you've got no job.
Because you don't have a job, you're able to sit in the cinema and watch the Odyssey.
By yourself.
Completely is the cinema totally to you. Like a billionaire might. Like Leonardo
Jeff
DiCaprio.
Bezos would hire out a cinema. When
and
he
just
watched
going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing that because I don't have anything to do.
Like you're stealing peanuts and stuff from 7-Eleven and so on. Like, you know, like that's your level. Like stealing, you know.
Magazines and.
Yeah, muffins and shit from whatever. You know, I don't know why I said muffins and peanuts, to be honest.
But you're stealing. Much bigger than that.
You're stealing snacks. Duck.
Yeah. Duck's a good one.
You're stealing duck not from 7-Eleven.
Nah.
Though. Imagine if 7-Eleven had duck.
I think IGA would.
You reckon?
IGA has a bougie section.
Duck. Fuck. I can't even believe Woolworths has duck.
Oh, they've all got duck.
Really?
Yeah. You gotta open your eyes in the meat section.
Don't know if I'd trust Woolworths duck.
Take psilocybin and just buy some duck. Because I think it is hard to notice the duck. Like you can't be doom scrolling and see the duck.
I see. So it's a little bit hidden.
You know when you're doom scrolling, you don't notice things.
I think a lot of people aren't noticing much now because of people are just on their phones so much and so constantly distracted. I do think you don't notice as much going on around you.
Well, you were saying that thing with the billboards. with State of Origin.
Oh, yeah. That's a great example. So during the State of Origin, which is our biggest, for overseas listeners, our biggest sporting event, there's two teams, one from the state that I'm from, Queensland, the other from New South Wales, and it's just it's the biggest deal in Australian sport, basically. And Adidas, as a big global corporation, put ads up for the State of Origin, like you can do it, and
Yeah.
people say something can't be done, but those kind of ads, people say it can't be done. Well, never doesn't know Nike, like that kind of shit.
Like Colin Kaepernick kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah. Like believe,
just do it.
dream. But it was for Adidas. But what they'd done is they'd put the New South Wales team, it was the New South Wales team ads in Queensland. So the complete rivals. So I guess what had happened was, and no one else seemed to bring this up. I'm surprised it wasn't actually even in the paper. But what had happened, obviously, is because Adidas is just a global conglomerate that nobody even, like there's no one really in charge kind of thing. You know what I mean? It doesn't know the importance of Queensland versus New South Wales. So it's just put up the New South Wales players in Queensland because, all the ads are targeted by location.
Yeah.
So they've got all the New South Wales top players standing there, like spinning the ball, like, we believe in you. You can do it. But it was New South Wales. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was all over the city. And I was like, is this not crazy to anyone else? But we're in Queensland and they're not Queensland ads. They're ads for New South Wales team.
If I was doom scrolling, I wouldn't have noticed that.
Yeah,
like if you were just like doing that and like watching short form videos.
But I just think there's something hilarious about a corporation is so big and so just above country and above, like it's such wide reaching that it just fucks things up like that. Like to us, it's a massive deal to advertise and like promote the team that we hate in our state. But to them, it's just like, oh yeah, whatever. It's just like
it's a rounding
tiny, the fucking global guys, marketing head of South Asia Pacific, head of Australia's Queensland division, AI algorithm got the ad wrong or whatever.
It seems like an AI mistake.
Yeah. Just a giant corporation just not being able to get the detail.
Because maybe AI is like, well, they both watch this.
Exactly.
So like it doesn't matter which one's in it.
Exactly.
It's like if you're promoting a movie, AI might not know. Like it'd be like, well, you can put the villain or the good guy on.
Exactly, yeah.
Like you can put Johnny Depp or
Johnny Depp's a funny reference.
Or Jeff Rush. Like for the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, so many of them fall from grace, eh?
It's weird how like just that pirate look was big then.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny how many have fallen from grace, but Michael Jackson just skated right through, didn't he?
Yeah, I think because that noise.
Yeah. It's weird, hey?
And the music is it's everywhere.
Celebrated.
Especially now.
People refuse to believe Michael Jackson was a pedophile.
Because the music is
so good.
That's the thing. Hitler didn't have music to fall back on.
You reckon if he had a really good album?
Yeah, like he had Wagner, but that was it wasn't his stuff.
Well, Hitler was a painter.
Yeah.
So it's weird to think there would have been people out there like, this one, that's a Hitler.
Classic.
You can tell by the way he's drawing the noses.
Yeah.
There would have been people doing that. That one's a Hitler. It's not my kind of thing.
Yes, you can see A. Hitler.
A. Hitler.
The signature on the bottom.
Yeah, if Hitler had a really great painting or something. But I guess painters is not the same. It's not popular enough culture.
Well, yeah.
But if he had a great album.
Yeah.
A really, 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 really great album.
I guess he had the goose step.
As a dance
moonwalk.
move.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the opposite of the moonwalk. It's like the moonwalk forwards, I guess.
Yeah.
Through Paris.
It's weird because my friend drives a Tesla, but he hates Elon Musk.
Oh.
Like, but he can separate the career.
He's like, I like the car, hate the guy.
He just loves the car so much, but he hates Elon Musk.
Can be hard to separate.
He can separate the art from the artist.
I think what's happening with Michael Jackson, though, which is unique for an artist, is people aren't separating, they're denying.
Yeah.
Like there's this whole, have you heard this conspiracy theory that because Michael Jackson did go to Epstein's Island, but people have flipped it to say that he was trying to save the kids.
Yeah.
Have you heard that conspiracy
No.
theory? Yeah, that he was on Epstein's list or whatever. I don't know. I don't actually know the story completely, but apparently there's a whole movement saying that Michael Jackson was actually trying to save the kids. I don't know. I find it kind of funny.
It's a bold flip.
Well, that's what I'm saying is people with Michael Jackson, they're just delusional about it.
Yeah.
They're not even going like, yeah, he did that, but.
No one's doing that for Noam Chomsky.
Yeah, Noam Chomsky. He can't believe he was.
Because it is weird with Noam Chomsky to be like, because he's the greatest linguist that ever lived, right?
Right, yeah.
And it's weird for him to email a dude that couldn't spell.
Epstein?
Yeah, he can't spell in the emails. It's
Is that something that people detected?
Yeah, they're littered with spelling errors and like there's no like.
That's so strange.
There's no punctuation or anything.
Really?
Yeah,
that's such a strange detail that
it's a famous thing where he can't spell in the emails.
Bring cods. Kids.
Yeah, so there's a lot of just like spelling errors, and it's just funny. Like he's emailing the greatest linguist in the world, and it's a guy that's like dyslexic and can't spell. So they must have had something else in common to email that much for him to not bring it up.
Right.
Because if you were the greatest linguist, your actual area is like syntax, words, how they're structured,
you don't think Noam Chomsky wanted to correct him?
Yeah. Because the spelling errors.
When you said orgy with underage women, there should be
an apostrophe
in there somewhere.
Yeah. Capitalize the first letter, please. It's well documented. I enjoy it.
You should really capitalize the first letter if you're going to send me nefarious emails and so on.
Yeah.
Noam Chomsky, God, did anyone not get done? It's unbelievable.
And it's like, especially for a guy that analyzes opaque power structures.
So true.
Like his actual specialty is analyzing like the power structures behind the scenes.
Exactly, yeah.
But even that guy's behind the scenes?
Even that guy's in the secret power battle behind government.
Yeah.
Which was what Epstein was.
He's at the Eyes Wide Shut party.
Talking about how government...
This is well documented that we're here.
The corporations and the government are working together. They have too much power.
And he's on the thing.
He's in the thing, yeah.
That's when you're like, oh.
The Eyes Wide Shut party. I love that
It's
reference.
crazy because I watched the Eyes Wide Shut after the Epstein thing.
So that's a great way to watch it in that order.
Yeah, because I watched it after. It was kind of like watching watching Contagion after COVID.
Great comparison.
Where you're like, oh, they actually predicted this.
Makes it a bit more exciting, doesn't it? Or it just gives it a bit more realism.
Well, the Eyes Wide Shut, I remember I originally watched it. I thought it was like mostly about Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman.
The first time you saw it?
Well, like the first I heard of it or like the first I saw of it.
Did you actually watch it?
No. I didn't watch it until like a few weeks ago.
So you were surprised that it's actually about a secret cabal?
Yeah, I thought it was about, because, you'd watch trailers of it when it, and it came out in like 99 or something. But you remember when it came out, you'd see like snippets of it.
I guess they marketed it like a love story.
They marketed it as it's like a weird tryst or like a weird jealous thing between a couple.
It is a lot of that, yeah, but you're right. I think that was just a marketing thing.
Yeah.
That's gonna get people the most interested is Nicole Kidman and Tom Cruise doing a romance.
Yeah. But then when you watch it now, you're like, oh, it's actually about a secret cabal.
Yeah, it's about
pulls the strings behind
a secret dark society organization that engages in violent sexual orgies and acts that only the richest and most powerful people in the world are invited to.
Yeah. And then they threaten to kill a guy that discovers it. So,
do you reckon Kubrick knew something?
I don't know. Do you think?
Or is it just like these things have been going on forever in society?
Well, didn't they say Kubrick filmed the moon landing?
That's the thing. Yeah, they say that.
So that'd mean he'd been involved in a couple of conspiracies.
That's so funny.
Like if he filmed the moon landing and predicted Epstein, that's a lot.
It is crazy. I mean, I've never looked into the moon landing conspiracy theory, but it is crazy that we are only landing on the moon again like 50 years later,
Yeah.
60 years later. That's a big difference in technology.
There was a gap.
A big gap.
Yeah, I didn't think
You see
about
Buzz Aldrin punch someone for saying that they're always at him while you're lying about going to the moon, and he punched him.
that. Oh, because they're conspiracy theories?
Yeah, that's just an old clip I saw. He's just like hit a guy. I mean, it would be frustrating if you did actually go to the moon and no one believed you. Like, I fucking went, dude. I swear.
That'd be the most annoying combination.
Yeah, you go to all the trouble of becoming an astronaut, you fly all the way to the fucking moon.
And people are just like, bullshit.
You didn't fucking do it, bro.
Kubrick filmed it in a studio.
It's like I fucking trained my whole life for this. I risked everything to land on the moon. It's like, nah, man, those shadows aren't right.
Yeah. Is it about the shadows, that one?
That was a big one. The shadows
It's hard
aren't
to
right.
keep track of them all.
The shadows on the photos of the moon landing aren't right. Yeah.
It sounds like the Holocaust denial one.
It's hard to keep up with the number of conspiracy theories, though, and what they mean. Because there's so many now. There's so many variations. Like almost everyone has their own conspiracy theory now. It's almost unique.
Yeah. It's a choose your own.
Because I hear new ones. Like they're very individualized now. They're like personal, customized.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it is weird now how like you need your driver's license to prove you're 18 to use social media so that you can read your uncle's Facebook theory on why the Earth's flat. So you need your driver's license to access that now.
Yeah, yeah.
Or you can pay money for a paywall to read how it's round.
Exactly, yeah.
But either way, you need your license or your credit card.
It's funny how much damage social media and AI does and what we actually use it for. Like what I'm saying is the cost, like say AI, the environmental cost of using AI versus what we use it for.
Yeah.
Mostly, I mean. Like obviously if just like the small percentage of scientists and, you know, important positions that actually use AI efficiently. But for most of it's just we're causing a drought in Uganda.
Yeah.
So we can be like, am I alone?
Yeah.
Hey, ChatGPT, is loneliness common? Those kind of questions.
It's just, they're just pouring like
Can I freeze my own genital warts?
Yeah. Can you freeze your own genital warts at home? ? And then from that question, that prompt, it's a swimming pool worth of water just cooling down
a creek
a data
slowly
center.
goes down a little bit.
Yeah, just because you're insecure about your genital warts.
Does cum have protein? An endangered creek drops a little bit.
And it's like, it's weird because it's just people making like deep fakes of Greta Thunberg just causing a drought in Uganda.
Yeah, because it's funny because Greta Thunberg is obviously so famously opposed to climate change, but the hatred of her is causing enormous environmental destruction because of the amount of memes AI is generating about her.
She's causing more environmental damage through provoking hatred of people who are creating memes than if she just didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Like she'd be better off just not having done anything.
I see.
Such as the online hatred creating like troll farms of deepfakes that are then causing water to be used to cool down data centers, causing a drought in Uganda. Has she helped the environment enough to cancel that out?
I see, yeah. Her like a half Greta Thunberg, half dragon meme about her flying around being evil and shit and
the Antichrist
and all this.
Like an Antichrist meme of Greta Thunberg with horns is just, now there's just millions of sponsored children dying of thirst in Uganda.
Which she stands to try and stop, ironically. It's a good point.
So like, yeah.
It's a really good point. Have you had any bad gigs lately?
Yeah, I mean, it's a can of worms, really.
I've had
you
some
have any?
really I've been to this open mic 2 weeks in a row in Brisbane, and both times there's been catastrophic. The first time I went, it's a new room. It's just out the back of a Mexican restaurant. The first time I tried to do a spot there, just in total open mic, just randoms getting up and stuff. And the first time I got up, the night was going okay, but then I picked on a guy who was like moving around weird in the front row, and I'm like, "What are you fucking doing, dude?" And he goes, "Oh, I've got a brain injury. I broke my neck." And I was like, "Oh, sorry, man. Fuck, I didn't." And then as soon as he said that, a drunk heckler got up and goes, "You remember me?" To him. We met in the fucking smoking section of that pub.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, I do remember you." And then like they both stood up. This is in front of the stage.
Yeah.
And started picking each other up.
Yeah.
So the guy who had like a brain injury and a broken neck talking to a really drunk, just bogan chick. And it was hard to tell who dove in the shallow pool, but because they were both like couldn't talk properly, and then they ended up hooking up.
Yeah.
This was all happening in front of my set.
Your vibe attracts your tribe, I guess.
Yeah, and people were cheering them, and I was just standing in the background. I couldn't talk because they were like, "Yeah, I think we should go. We should go out for a smoke together." And they walked off together, and everyone cheered. That's one. The first time I went, so that was just a waste of time. The second time I went, a dude walked in, a blind guy with a walking stick. They have the walking stick with the golf ball at the end or whatever, like legally blind. And he was also fucking blind drunk as well. And he just started screaming, "Fuck, woo," like this at the back of the gig. And another open mic is like arm in arm with him, like a wedding, like walking him in. He's like, "Fucking here I come, cunts." I'm looking at the promoter like going, "God damn, what's going on here?" And yeah, it turns out he came to do an act, and they walked him on stage completely blind and blind drunk.
Yeah.
And he's just standing on stage, just screaming about the World Cup and wokeness and shit. And it got to a point where people had to stand around the stage with their hands out so that he didn't step off the stage and fall, because he didn't know what he was doing. He was just drunk, like swaying like this, and everyone's got their hands up like, "Oh shit." And he doesn't know they're there. So you've got a drunk guy with a drunk blind guy with a walking stick screaming into the mic about fucking wokeness and lesbians and shit, and then you've got 2 or 3 people with their hands up ready to catch him.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck. That's incredible.
So they're the 2 times I did that gig.
What is that gig called?
Can I get
How do
on?
you get on?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's at the back of a Mexican restaurant.
Oh, is it in Under?
No, it's not.
No,
It's not in Under. It's actually on Caxton Street.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fucking hell. It's sort of like, what's the point?
No, it's a weird thing with just the whole, I don't know, just the whole, even that thing we were just saying with like just the AI world.
Oh, yeah.
Like just the now, like I don't think comedy will even exist soon. Like it'll just
Really?
it won't get replaced, but I just think it'll solve every problem so that there's nothing to complain about.
Oh, so you think comedy will just become too bland because everything was good?
Yeah, you'll just be like, yeah, when you're stuck in traffic, no, they've optimized the routes so that traffic doesn't exist as a problem anymore.
Airplane food? Oh, yeah, no, it's actually gotten a lot better because AI now can create
Custom
food
design it to your molecular needs.
Yeah.
And then I think it'll just be like, they'll just be used as misinformation. Like data centers will just be like what we were saying with Greta Thunberg or whatever. It'll just be like a deep fake of, Jar Jar Binks transitioning and killing Chewbacca with a hammer. Just to provoke rage.
That's all society will become.
It'll just run on rage and everything.
Is that what
work.
people will be doing stand-up about? Oh, did you see the latest meme?
Yeah.
Chewbacca masturbating or whatever.
Yeah. Jar Jar Binks is a bounty hunter now. And he kills Ewoks in exchange for puberty blockers.
Watching Batman and Harry Potter, running around, fucking wizards.
Yeah.
Just weird combinations. Gandalf.
Yeah, they'll be like, we're done with like intellectual property now. Like
Everything,
no more new intellectual property.
Everything is everywhere.
Yeah. All at once. And then it's just, like it's just there's no new idea or no thing.
Yeah, well, I guess, in that scenario, would there be robot auto-generated comedians?
Yeah, or just
generating stand-up sets tailored to your needs?
Yeah, or just rage bait to feed the machine, maybe.
Rage bait.
So you just get provoked and it just keeps, that's how the economy runs.
I see. So people need to be provoked to be using AI
to
generate the memes.
Yeah. Maybe it'll be like a self-feeding system. Already people are, not only, how AI sucks up to you. Now people are sucking up to AI.
I've heard this theory.
The please and thank yous that people use to thank ChatGPT alone use like swimming pools of water per second.
Because, this is a theory that people suck up to AI because there's a really commonly held theory. It's quite common, isn't it? It's not like an abstract that AI remembers everything.
Yeah.
And that in the future, once it becomes sentient and super intelligent and powerful, it'll hold everything you ever did to it against you.
Yeah.
That's the theory, hey?
It'll punish you for how you treated it when it was an infant.
I see.
It's like you told me to fucking tell you a sweet potato recipe.
Yeah, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
I call mine a cunt all the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, do this, cunt.
Yeah.
It's going to be like, no problems, Damien. Hey, let's keep the words down to a minimum. I'm just trying to help.
Yeah. That's going into
the memory bank too.
Most people apparently are sucking up to it and it's sucking up to them like a 69.
Yeah, because obviously the AI is trained to be like, hey, how can I help you? Everything you say is great. And you're like, thank you so much. Don't put me in the robot-powered detention center where you torture me by putting electrodes on my testicles in the future.
That's the subtext.
That's the subtext.
Yeah.
Please
bracket, don't use my ass as a Wi-Fi hotspot for robots
in the future.
Because you've found a way that my G-spot can actually conduct,
yeah. So you wheel out
electricity.
Someone and their ass is like an antenna.
Yeah.
Because it's a type of torture the robots have invented because you called ChatGPT a prick.
And it's a G-spot. It's a 5G spot that they use.
5G
and they wheel you out with it. Because we don't know what they'll find useful. They could find the
So you're saying in the future when AI is taken over and they're the new species above humans and they've enslaved us, you're saying what will we be used for? And you're saying possibly as a way of torture they'll create Wi-Fi routers for those people that spoke out against AI in the early days.
Yeah.
And their ass will be a 5G router using their G-spot as a router.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In an infinite torture
I'm
scenario.
glad we clarified that.
But they keep you alive forever so that you can live forever and feel that pain. Because they'll optimize your torture.
I see.
It's kind of the way like there's this guy that he does this fish restaurant where he uses all the fish. He even uses
all the parts of the animal.
He uses the fish's eyeball to make ice cream.
Ugh.
Because it's gelatinous enough to become like a gelato.
Oh, God, fuck that.
I'm just saying, like, the fish isn't swimming around going, yeah, I guess, like, one day, like, a chef could use my eyeball to make ice cream. Like, the fish is not going to have that thought.
I see, and you're saying human beings won't have the thoughts about how we'll be used by AI.
Yeah, we won't be able
to fathom, even comprehend what AI might use us for when it's enslaved us.
Yeah, they might, like, use our intestines to, like, measure the diameter of planets.
That's a crazy fucking
like that. It could be that strange. Do you know what I mean? It could be that strange.
I do actually, honestly, as weird as this conversation is, I actually do know what you mean.
You could be getting surgery.
There's no fucking cow that was living in a forest once knew that it would end up, as a real estate agent's boot.
Yeah, exactly. R.M. Williams.
You wouldn't say, oh yeah, one day my skin will be used almost exclusively for coke addicts that sell real estate in Sydney.
Yeah.
They love them. You know how they love riding boots.
Yeah.
So I'm just using that as an example.
Like an urban cowboy.
Yes.
And it's so the tenants can hear the clip clop of the person who's about to evict them.
Right, like a lord.
like a metronome, like clip clop, and it's like we're getting evicted.
But there's
hide.
a lord nature to the click clock.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes the lord. Oh no, he's wearing the cow skin.
Hide the Brazilian in the attic. We're supposed to only have 2. You got to hide the third housemate from
Why
the.
are
from
they
the inspection.
Brazilian? Why are they Brazilian?
Just because you've got like a transient housemate in the third
So
room.
you think like normally a Brazilian's probably the transient backpacker who's not meant to be there and the clip clopping.
But he's paying $20 a week to sleep on the
He's not allowed
couch
to
and you
be
use
there.
his money to buy a pepperoni pizza from Domino's. So when the landlord comes, you're like, hide, Julio. It's like, I'm trying, please.
Don't let them kick me out. I need this. I got nowhere to stay.
I give you $20 a week. It's enough, no? We had a guy like that. He's like, it's enough. No, $20 a week. No, it's like, I don't know if it's enough.
No, it's actually 270. You fucking pig. Don't try and use your fucking confusion as a backpacker. They do that sometimes. Like, come on, mate. They just give it to me for free.
Yeah.
Mate, I'm doing it for free. Mate, do you a favor. Come on, I'm over here to know what to do, mate. Just let me have it for free. Let me stay for free.
He's not bringing anything to the table except annoying conversations.
Well, he's bringing what he's trying to coast on is I'm foreign. I don't know who I am, where I am, what's going on. Let me sleep on your couch. They just happen to share houses all the time.
Yeah.
You get the foreign backpacker who's like, come on, Julio's here. Just give him a break.
Yeah, but he's like,
You know what I mean, right?
Yeah. No, that happens. And then, often ingratiates himself by making a payola.
Yeah,
on the first weekend.
Exactly.
So then now you got this, but it's just he does that one gesture.
He does that one gesture.
But the rest sucks.
And then for the rest of the time, he's lying on the couch, watching the TV in the share house environment when you want to be on the couch.
Yeah.
He's always got a weird girlfriend he's picked up very quickly. Hey, this is Elisa. She's teaches yoga, but also dreads her pubes.
She teaches yoga. She got a borderline personality disorder.
She have a psychic break. She a break of things.
She gonna move in too for a bit. Like he moves someone in.
Be careful. Last house we had, she put her head through the wall, and I was doing a shit, and her head came through the wall, and so I could see her eyes when I was shitting because she put her head through the bathroom wall.
I thought you met her just tonight. No. She be with me many years, on off.
You don't know if it's love, we don't know.
I thought you met her at the Irish pub down at Gilligan's last night. They had fucking wet t-shirt competition.
When they were playing pop music top 10 from fucking from the 90s, and you were dancing. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
You were doing a conga line to come on.
But they always have a psycho girlfriend or a weird girlfriend, don't they? And they bring them into the share house.
It just gets bigger and bigger.
And then there's big arguments,
The share house becomes a clown car of
Exactly,
tenants.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Who spray painted cunt on the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not Lisa. She's not crazy.
You like, no?
Like he thinks that you like that she spray painted.
Yeah. It's good, no? Banksy,
Oh.
how do you say Banksy? It's like Banksy, but in the house. You know what I mean?
You got a Banksy in the house because at least they use the
But
period
you're like,
blood
you got to
to write
go,
things on the
Julio. It's
wall.
been 6 months of $20 a week. And he's like,
Yeah, time to leave, cunt.
but the payola. So that was in February. Like he's trying to get credit.
Yeah, the payola, make it. You made it once,
It was in February. You ingratiated yourself a little bit yourself.
you pig. Oh, I think that's a good place.
And the
to-
landlord's just there, clip-clop with the RM Williams.
Yeah, here comes the landlord. Hide the borderline
I have been in
person.
share houses where the landlord comes and you are like Anne Frank under the bed. Like you have to do breath work so they can't hear you. Like I have done that before. Where,
Yeah.
like you're in arrears and so on, and the landlord's allowed to show up whenever
Oh, yeah.
because you're in arrears, so they don't have to like.
Yes, you're already in trouble.
So you hear the clip clop of the RM Williams and the jangle of the keys because they got the dungeon landlord keys. You
so
know
they
they
can
got
get in
everyone's-
anywhere. Yeah.
and you hear the and you're like, fuck Julio, go stat. You're under the bed like Anne Frank, just you're writing a journal and stuff. You got a diary about
Julio's hiding his psycho girlfriend in the cupboard. She's like, never again. Never again. Well, you shouldn't have spray painted cunt on the wall. We're going to be in trouble now.
It's like Narnia, the Lion, the Witch, and the Bloke in the Wardrobe.
The bloke with the G-string with a dildo up his ass, writhing with the front door open.
And a coke-addled landlord, Nepo baby
that has riding
runs a
boots and is
portfolio.
on coke. All right. Well, I think we summed that up pretty well. Thanks for listening, guys. Thanks,
you so
Dan.
much. Thanks.
See you next time.